Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel Psychology at Work and Play, where we talk about personal growth, health for wealth, and realigning our mindset. In today's video, we are going to follow up from the last video where I spoke about how to glow up, show up, and flow up. Now I'm going to pick up from there and I'm going to talk about how we fall in love with ourselves and try to be a high value person. We are going to dive right into it. Falling in love with yourself and living positively is a journey that requires patience, self-awareness, and intentional effort. And so I'm going to share with you some tips now to help you on this self-love journey. Number one, practice self-care. And I can't emphasize that enough. In my last video, I spoke about how I changed my diet and I improved my skincare. Whole attitude and mindset was changed. So we have to practice self-care. Taking care of ourselves requires us to do that physically, emotionally, because whatever you're feeling, you must address it. And then you want to talk about the mental aspect, which is so important, because if your mental health is not well, then you can't develop positive and healthy relationships. The relationship we're talking about is with yourself. You have to start with yourself first. When you talk about relationship with yourself, we are pretty much addressing sleep. Are you getting enough sleep? Because when you're not getting enough sleep, you have dark areas around your eyes. I mean, I have lupus, and so my face naturally becomes dark, and that is why I have to be working real hard at it. I have to look at what my routine is like, what time I go to bed, what time I wake up, these things. So sleep is important for me. Rest is important. Eating well and eating balanced, healthy meals is important, right? And exercising, these are things that I have adopted in my life now. And when you get to a certain age, furthermore, when you get to 50 and those ages, you know you have to start doing well for yourself. You have to exercise and keep your body system looking good, feeling good. That's the first part of falling in love with yourself. And you just try to engage yourself in activities that bring you joy. That's the most crucial part. Ensure that whatever you do brings you joy. Because so many times we do things for everybody else. We are happy when somebody calls us to do things and whatever. You go, you get somebody here done, you do this for them, and then you do nothing for yourself. You're always bringing joy to somebody else and none for yourself. So once upon a time, Serena was known as the person who brings joy wherever she goes. I'm still bringing joy where I go. But if that joy does not include me and make me feel like this is something worth doing, I'm not going to do it. I'm telling you, I am on a self-love journey, and I don't know about you, but I'm definitely there. So that's number one, practice self-care. Number two, cultivate self-compassion. What does that mean? Treat yourself with kindness and understanding, just as you would do with a good friend. Some of us are so harsh with ourselves. We do things and we beat up on ourselves, and we find it so difficult to forgive ourselves. Yes, you find yourselves in relationship with some people who don't deserve you, who don't deserve your love, and you may beat up on yourself. Why did I spend so many years living with this scum? Why did I spend so much of my time giving to this person who doesn't reciprocate this feeling? And so sometimes we beat up on ourselves for that. But what we need to do is cultivate self-compassion. Allow yourself to make mistakes. Allow yourself to pull yourself back from those mistakes when you make them. Forgive yourself. People are doing you worse than what is happening with yourself, and you're forgiving them. So you have to learn to forgive yourself also. And acknowledge your mistakes. We all make mistakes. No one is perfect. We all have our limitations, and When you know your limitation, then you won't push yourself beyond it when people push you. That's why it is important also for you to set your boundaries and stick by them. Because if you don't stick by your boundaries, nobody will. Who's going to stick by your boundaries if you're not able to stick by it yourself? Choose your boundaries and stick to them, right? Don't judge yourself too harshly, and just practice to forgive yourself. And when things don't go as planned, it's okay. Allow yourself to say it's okay. And just as how you give support to someone else and to say it's okay, it's going to get better, you are going to also take that on for yourself to say it's okay and it's going to get better. Number 3, challenge negative self-talk. Some of us talk to ourselves in the most negative way. We look in the mirror, Lord, you ugly, sir. You're just ugly. We need to stop the negative self-talk. Sometimes we tell ourselves all the negative things. We look at ourselves and we find the fault. And instead of embracing those faults and work towards getting them better, we practice to go down the street of self-talk. Bad, negative self-talk. Lord, I'm ugly. Look at my face, all black and ugly. I was there. I didn't like how my face looked. And so I was constantly beating on myself and calling myself ugly. I remember when I was growing up, someone said to me, you see how your mouth big? Nobody going to want you. I'm sorry to disappoint. I got married very, very early. I found a man from age 17 and I got married, and we're still together, married. Hello? And I can tell you that I've met many men along the journey who love me, want me, desire me. But that's so what someone else think about you, that's their business. It's nothing for you to give yourself all kinds of worry and stress about. Okay? So stop the negative self-talk. Today, you are going to start a new journey of positive self-talk. I deserve to be living like everybody else. I deserve the chance to be beautiful. I am fabulous. I am wonderful. I have open teeth. Some people don't love it. That's their problem. I love it. So, sometimes we are so caught up with what negative things are being said about us that we start believing it. Each time someone says something negative about you, say 2 things positive about you. So that is a new way you're going to start to challenge the negative self-talk. Become aware of the negative self-talk. Sometimes we talk negative and we don't even know that we're talking negative about ourselves. I remember once upon a time it used to be everything I talk about was, Lord, me all. I have age, but I'm not old. Look at me. I am fabulous. Guys, am I not fabulous? I'm fabulous. I'm taking care of me. Number 4 on this self-love journey is to surround yourself with positivity. This means that we ought to get rid of all the people who constantly beat down on us. And I want to let you know that not everybody is proud of you when things go right for you. And sometimes some of the friends that we have, we need to get rid of them. They serve no purpose. They make everything be about them. And whenever they are to celebrate you, they are never available or something. It is now time for you to surround yourself with people who uplift you and support you. And if you're not getting that kind of support, it doesn't make any sense that you're around these people. So you need to engage in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Don't make it be about anybody else. And don't be afraid to go out and glow up by yourself. Show up for yourself. So if you had plans to go out with somebody and they cancel on you, put your pretty clothes on. Put your fabulous clothes on and step out with your head high and go and have a good time. Go out with your head high, hold high, and have a ball of a time. Don't let anybody spoil your time. So if you have some friends, and you know, many of us have friends from our kindergarten days and primary school days and middle school days and high school days. Not everybody you meet is intended to follow you along your life's journey. Some people come as crutches. Some people come to help you across a bridge. Some people come to point you in a direction. Some come to support you as you go through challenges. Some come to hold your hand. Some come to mess with you and to give you some experiences of negativity. But not everybody who you meet along life's journey is meant to be a part of your life right through. They are not meant to follow you to the end of your journey. So don't be surprised if at some point you're going to have to shed some of the friends that you have. Some of them are not very good for you. And so you need to start looking at who are the people that you need in your life right now to help to uplift you. And this can help you to cultivate a positive mindset. So what I have started doing is, I'm no longer in Jamaica, and some of the friends that I have, we talk, but we don't talk so often as we used to, and we don't get to spend time together. My new best friends now are the ones who I meet on YouTube, who are putting out rich information that can help me with my growth mindset, my health for wealth. And they're helping me to grow financially and to become financially free. Give me financial freedom. I'm also learning about self-love. And I've gotten all of this motivation from my new friends on YouTube and some of them on Instagram, because some of the people that you surround yourself, I see young people sitting down and watching people on their live doing crazy stuff. I don't see how that is going to benefit me. People talking about Kim Kardashian and all the rest of them. It's nice to know that they're living life and so on, but what does that have to do with me? Whoever they date have nothing to do with me. What's happening with Miley Cyrus and the rest of them have nothing to do with me. Whatever happened to Justin Bieber does have nothing to do with me. I still have to live. But what I do is I look at the people who are promoting health and wealth wherever I want to go, and those are the people who are my new best friends. I have quite a few people that I follow on YouTube. I like Erin on Demand. Erin is so amazing. She's just amazing, right? I like Odetta Rocket Car because she is a Jamaican, and she just comes up with the most innovative ideas how to become financially free, to gain financial freedom. She tells you the different side hustles and so on. I learn from her. I may not be able to do all of those side hustles, but she has opened my eyes. She wrote a book, a beautiful book. And I am also writing books, so I'm learning from her how to get my book published and how to do all of these things. I am looking at these people as positives in my life. So what we need to do is surround ourselves with positive people. Leave some of the people who are not influencing our lives in any positive way. They don't celebrate you. They're not happy for you. They don't choose you. You always have to be the one choosing them, taking them out, doing stuff for them. What is happening for you? You help everybody else to look good and you don't show up good for yourself. Doesn't add up. And now the final thing, which is the fifth thing, as I would have indicated already, set boundaries. And here what it is about setting boundaries. It is important to set boundaries with others to protect your well-being and maintain your sense of self. Sometimes we lose ourselves because we are so caught up with everybody else. And every time they call, we are gone. So I would have talked a lot about boundaries already. But just want to remind you that a part of setting boundaries is to say no to things that doesn't align with your values and taking time for yourself when you need it. I am happy that you were able to join me. If you are in agreement with all the things I'm saying, please go and put self-love and loving me. Put all of those things in the comment. And if you have not yet subscribed, this is a perfect time for you to go subscribe. and click like and hit the notification bell. That means when I'm out again, you'll be the first to know. Thank you for joining me. Take care. Bye-bye. Ta-ta.